Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Climb is Mine. I'm Charolina. This podcast is my accountability, a space where I share my wins, losses, and lessons as I grow stronger in my mind, body, and soul. So last week, I had a very difficult time with especially my body. And it was just a big realization that I have neglected my health in regards to working out, honestly, and eating. I am usually a very committed, and I'm very disciplined in what I put in my body. And recently, I haven't. Food-wise, I've been better, but when exercise, I have not. And I have never really been like that. I've always been an active person. I had mentioned before, I had a couple injuries. Last year, I really wasn't able to do anything at all. Mentally, it's affected me, and it has affected me. But last week was, I don't know what happened to my body, but I had never felt like that. And so many other situations have been happening, and I've been listening to things, and I feel like God has been talking to me, and this has to be a priority for me now. I feel like I have put my health on the side because I have been so driven in trying to get my, try to get this the coaching business up and running, trying to figure all that out. I've been spending a lot of time. All my energy, honestly, has been on that. And plus, I work a full-time job. So, clearly, my excuse, I don't have enough time. I haven't made it a priority. But that has to stop immediately, and it has. I already started 2 days ago getting back into how I used to eat. I'm watching my macros. I started juicing again. On an eating schedule. I've already started working out, and I'm doing it very slow and gradually. I'm not going to push hard because in my mind it's like, right now I have to do things very, very light, and that's not the way that I am used to do workouts. I love hard workouts, sweating my butt off, just going, to that high level of intensity. I'm just like an all or none kind of girl. And I've learned how to step back. So in my mind, my old self, I'm like, well, working out is stupid because if you can't do it this way and you can't burn this much calories, then what's the point? So that's a thing that has been kind of setting me back as well, and not even allowing me to just get my body moving. Like, I need to stretch on a daily basis. If I don't stretch every day, I feel it, but yet I still don't do it. But as I said, last week my body was on shutdown. I just felt so heavy, and everything was like hurting me, my joints, and I could just feel that I'm weak. I'm not strong like I used to be, my muscles. And I'm like, it was just a big realization. I'm like, if I don't get my shit together, like, it's only gonna get harder, and you need to be healthy, because if I am not healthy physically, how am I gonna be able to do anything? It's just, you can't do it. Health is a priority, and being healthy and able to move your body, because if I'm not healthy, I can't move around. I don't feel good mentally, physically. So it has to all work together, spirit, mind, and body. And all the people that I follow in my life that I admire, and my mentors, everyone is in tip-top shape physically. And it's like the main priority, because it's all connected to your body and your mind. And yeah, it's the number one priority, because you need to be healthy in order to be of service and help. Because if I'm feeling like shit, how am I going to help other people? How am I going to, want to wake up in the morning and be the best version of myself when I just feel horrible? But I'm just blessed that I've just come to this realization, and it's an identity shift that I really need to implement, because I'm doing very well on the other side of things. Spiritually I need to do well, but obviously I've been working, as I said, very hard. I work very hard on becoming 1% better, because of the version of myself that I want to be. And that version of myself includes this. It includes this part of taking care of myself physically, and I've neglected it. Because my higher self wakes up in the morning early, walks outside, reads, breathes, journals, works out, eats healthy, is always in a powerful state, takes care of herself. And right now, that identity is, I'm on an identity shift. I'm fighting against myself with my old self and my new self. My old self wants me to be lazy, to procrastinate, to not get stuff done. And it pushes me back, and it's holding me back. As I said, I'm doing so well in all the other areas, but this is the one, and it's affecting me, and I can feel it. And then it's funny because, I'll think that I want to lay down and relax, and I try to watch, chill for a day on my day off, whatnot, from my job, and I'm trying to watch TV, and I'm antsy, I'm fighting, I'm this isn't even relaxing for me. And I couldn't quite figure what it was, but it's just because I built such a different version of myself, that this version wants to do the things that I need to get done and not procrastinate. But yet then my old self tries to pull me back, and I'm playing this tug of war game spiritually. I'm building a new version of myself. I'm renewing myself. I'm letting the past, the past, let go of my past. And I'm rebuilding a new me. The old has passed and the new has become. That's what I was thinking of. Obviously, from the Bible, the renewing of my mind. But yes, I'm building a new identity. Same thing. I'm letting go of my past so that I can become a completely different person. I don't want to be the old version of myself, and that's and this is a big realization for me, in which it has to be a top priority for me to wake up, and I had a very good routine in the past. I wasn't even really waking up and taking my walks like I had been. I need direct sunlight, right in the morning. I need to journal, I need to read, but the morning thing is I still wake up right away, but as I said, I haven't been, and it takes me a while to get into my day going. I still have my routine, but it has to be amplified. And as I said, I haven't been working out, and that's something that I need to do as soon as I wake up. I can't let it go for late afternoon or late morning, because I know that it hasn't worked in the past. So I need to make a conscious decision in doing that. So I have to be strong. I'm gonna get through here if I can. Go ahead. Trying to cross over here. But yes, so I am very grateful that I have had these situations happen to me. This is that I've had this realization, because now I'm ready to step up, and this is another level that I'm having to go into and pivot, and it's going to make me so much better, and I'm going to have more energy. I'm going to be clear-minded. Just things are going to click even more for me. I already feel better just by these 2 days, and I know it. But as I said, like, I fight a spiritual war that is a battle between the old and the new, the old and the new. But I fight every single day for my new, and I'll continue to do it. So yeah, if you're struggling with, doing healthy things for yourself, do it in small little chunks, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna be going hard. My workouts have been 20 minutes, and then I have a nice long stretch, but it's just doing things little by little. I can't go all at once because I don't want to get discouraged, and I just want to build those little habits. And and I'm learning, because I have to remember of the person that I want to become, that new identity. So when I'm feeling down, I just need to be reminded, okay, does that version of me do this? What does that version of me that I am fighting so hard to become, what actions would I take? And who am I? So that version of me is a fucking badass that wakes up in the morning and is ready to go and be intentional with every action that she takes. And I have been wavering. So yes, if you need to start making little incremental changes, even with your food, you have to do it all. Yes, as I said, little by little. So I'll keep you posted and how all of this is going to evolve. But I am making the decision to make a priority to exercise and continue working on my health and eating healthy. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I have to take care of my body. And another thing that blew my mind today, I saw this lady, she was 91 years old, freaking doing deadlifts over 100 pounds. That just like put the cherry on top for me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I have to get this done. I want to be healthy. I don't want my body to be hurting. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good now, but as I said, things could get so much worse, and it's time for me to really take action. So take action on your health. Thank you for listening. Remember that growth takes work, but it's worth it. Let's keep strengthening our mind, body, and soul. See you soon.